Mari kita perang dengan KABAL.
Let's have a war with the KABAL.
Dan aku bangunkan seluruh pasukan Imam Mahdi.
And I will.
Maka dari Uni Emirat Arab, dari Saudi Arabia,
from
pasukan khusus pasukan Imam Mahdi.
Yeah, United
Bersiaplah
Arab and to prepare.
Dan pada outsider,
and to
bersiaplah kalian.
To all the outsiders, also be prepared, be ready.
Total kalian berhak menguasai perbankan itu atas nama.
The right to make the changes in the name, under my name.
Maka akan lahir seperti ekip-ekip yang lain.
They will be born Egypt. Other Egypt will be born.
Ketika kalian menjadi satria, saatnya untuk menjadi satria.
Good afternoon from Laos. Davison, I'm again with M1. I'm with Annie Forrest and Dan Lutz. Today is June 16th, 2015. We have a few more questions we would like to capture on film. Okay. First question, is it true that Merkel out of Germany and Obama out of the US opposed the actions instructed by Swiss Indo?
Apa benar katanya Angela Merkel sama Obama itu mereka menentang actionnya yang diberikan oleh Swiss Indo?
Saya pikir tidak menentang.
I think they did not oppose, did not reject.
Mungkin juga menentang.
Maybe they were rejecting or oppose.
Karena dia dalam posisi jabatan politis.
Because they are in the position, political position.
Yeah.
Okay, so the answer is you believe they're not necessarily opposing, but due to their political positions,
they had to.
They
publicly denounced or publicly.
Apa karena jadi berarti mereka itu sebenarnya tidak menolak, tapi karena posisi mereka di bagian politik, jadi mereka itu harus menolak.
Saya pikir itu juga menyangkut ada perasaan gengsi antar negara.
I think there's also, it's got to do with pride between countries, you know, international.
Amerika dikenal negara superpower.
Because America has been known as the most powerful country.
Eropa
and Europe
mengenal bahwa asal-usul Amerika itu juga berasal dari Eropa.
Also recognize that Europe also recognize that the beginning of United States is also from Europe.
Right.
Karena terkait dari Spanyol.
And because also connected to Spain.
Spanyol itu bagian daripada 12 Istaini Agung Ngesti Tunggal.
Spain is part of the 12 Istaini Agung
Ngesti Tunggal.
So you may think it's a matter of pride. You don't really know. That's what I'm hearing, but you consider this may be a matter of country pride, right? And that may be the root of that question. The answer in that question may be rooted in pride, perhaps. This is your answer. Let's move on to the next question. Did Bernanke from the Federal Reserve, Chairman of the Federal Reserve, and Obama threaten to resign their positions in case of the release of payments 1 through 11?
Ya, saya tahu itu karena saya mendapatkan email tentang yang seperti itu.
Yeah, Papa heard about this because he received an email about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you receive the email from Bernanke and Obama or someone else?
Dari semua relasi saya yang ada di luar.
It's from all the people that Papa related.
Khususnya Eropa dan Amerika Latin.
Especially from Europe and Latin America. Yeah.
So they didn't directly threaten. They did not personally email you, but you have a report from people
Yeah.
that this is what they're saying.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on to the next question.
Yeah.
If payments 1 through 11 are not made, not completed, is global financial collapse imminent?
Jadi kalau payment 1/11 tidak terjadi, tidak sukses maksudnya, apa global financial collapse tidak akan terhindarkan?
Tidak bisa dihindari.
It cannot be. It cannot be.
Collapse akan terjadi.
Collapse will happen.
So if payments are not made, yes, a collapse will happen?
Yes. It cannot be avoided, shall I say?
Sama dengan menghancurkan.
So when you say crisis in previous discussions, this is the concern
Yeah.
of a collapse, global collapse.
Yeah. If payment 111 is not completed, it's not. It did not happen. The collapse cannot be avoided. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
So the current system has already started to implode, has already folded in on itself in a collapse formation, and unless payments come in, the collapse will complete. That's what I'm hearing. Is that correct?
The collapse would be avoided if the payment 111.
Okay. So payments 1 through 11 can save the global economy from collapse.
Yes.
That's the other side of it, right?
That's right.
And that's the bright side. Okay, let's move on to another question. It appears that the cabal has prepared to replace the collapsed monetary system with a system that gives them complete control over all people globally. Given that that's true, can you compare what you know about that to what you are offering with payments 1 through 11?
Nothing. Jadi kelihatannya KEBAL ini sudah menyiapkan untuk mengganti monetary system yang sudah collapse nanti dengan satu sistem ya yang bisa bikin konflik dengan secara kontrol.
Bagaimana kira-kira?
How do you think?
KABAL itu baik atau tidak menurut Anda?
Do you think the cabals are good or bad according to you?
My personal opinion?
Yes. No
My
problem.
personal opinion is the cabal is bad.
Jika itu jawabannya,
If that is the answer,
saya menganggap bahwa itu mewakili sebagian orang-orang yang berpihak tentang kebenaran.
I will accept it as that those are the people who are the representative of
Kebenaran.
truth.
Dan jika bumi ini
And if this world, this earth, planet,
diserahkan kepada orang-orang yang tadi disebut KABAL,
is surrendered to what you call cabal,
terus kemana para pemimpin negeri ini?
then where will the country leaders,
Kemana para presiden?
where will the presidents be?
Kemana para perdana menteri?
Where will the prime ministers be?
Kemana para raja dan para ratu?
And where will the king and queens be?
Apakah mereka asik menikmati kenikmatannya sendiri?
Do you think they will enjoy their own pleasures?
Ataukah mereka sudah berubah menjadi KABAL itu?
Or will they have already changed into this cabal?
So my understanding of that answer is a question, really.
Yes.
So you're answering the question with a question. Your question being, the leaders of this world, be it presidents, kings, queens, prime ministers, what will be their joy if this cabal succeeds? That is your question that you answered my question with.
Pertanyaan Anda saya jawab dengan satu pertanyaan tadi.
Your question,
Sebelum aku menjawab yang sebenarnya.
I answer you with another question before I wish to answer.
Okay.
Karena itu saya berharap bahwa apa yang Anda sampaikan terdengar ke telinga mereka.
This is what I wish for my answer to be heard by them.
Apakah mereka tertidur? Pemimpin-pemimpin tadi.
Are they asleep? All the leaders, are they asleep?
Apakah raja suka bahwa kalian akan dipimpin para kabal?
Would all the kings and the queens be happy if they are going to be led by the cabal?
Apakah penduduk bumi itu yang diinginkan?
Would the
Apakah penduduk bumi itu?
Would the people, the citizen would be happy?
Mereka menginginkan dipimpin kabal?
Would also wish to be led by the cabal?
Sebab saya tidak kenal kabal.
Because I do not know cabal.
Saya hanya tahu dari apa yang tertulis dan apa surat yang sampai ke saya, email yang sampai ke saya.
I only know from what I have read and all the emails that came to me.
Walaupun itu ada identitinya di situ.
Even there were identities of these people.
Karena kabal sekalipun itu bagian dari apa yang aku miliki.
Because even cabal is even cabals, what cabals got?
Apa yang dimiliki kabal itu juga bagian daripada apa yang aku miliki.
Even what the cabals own right now is also part of what he's own, what Papa own.
Jadi harus bagaimana?
So what will we do? Yeah.
Apakah para pemimpin negeri ini akan membiarkan itu, ataukah para pemimpin negara-negara ini akan menjadikan P1 sampai 11? Di situ Anda akan terlihat.
Will the country leaders will allow this to happen, or will they protect the people from
Betulkah
it from happening?
ada familiar sebagai pemimpin negara?
Betulkah ada familiar?
Betulkah ada profesional selaku pemimpin negara?
Is it true that there's anything familiar?
Familiar, profesional,
yeah.
Dan itukah performan Anda?
And it's also it's part of your performance, yeah.
So that's about the cabal.
Yeah.
This is your statement for what you've heard of the cabal. You don't know them per se. That's what you said. Did I understand that correctly? Yeah. These are not people you're dealing with.
No.
Ketika saya melihat,
when I can see,
dari mulai United Nations di bawah Sekretaris Jenderal,
from United Nations under the Secretary General,
terkait dengan certification,
connected with the certification,
12 portal dunia,
12 portal of the world,
membiarkan itu terjadi,
allowing that to happen,
artinya menginginkan neraka.
That would mean that he wished for hell to happen on him.
Ketika tidak peduli dengan P1 sampai 11.
Well, he does not care about the Penguin 11.
Maka akan aku jadikan neraka.
Therefore, then I have to turn this into hell. This voice.
Karena aku menerima 12 tanda tangan dari Anda.
Because I have received the 12 signatures from you.
Mari kita perang dengan kabal.
Let's have a war with the cabal.
Dan aku bangunkan seluruh pasukan Imam Mahdi.
And I wake all the Imam Mahdi army.
All the royals?
Yes, Imam Mahdi army, the Royal Army.
Royal Army.
Royal Army.
Semua kalian pasukan tentara kerajaan dunia.
All of the kingdom army in the world.
Seluruh induk-induk army A dan BAN Sino AS.
All of the parent army of Sino AS.
Albus Raider. Bangun kalian.
Wake up, all of you.
Bahkan perangi pemerintahmu ketika tidak benar.
You will even fight your own country when they are not in the right.
Negara ini bukan dibentuk
This country is not to be
untuk membuat lebih buruk.
To make it worse.
tapi untuk melindungi yang lemah.
Then already is, but is to protect the weak.
Untuk membuat keadilan yang sama.
To create fair, to create balance, equal.
Untuk melaksanakan misi di bumi.
To do
misi di bumi.
To complete the mission on earth. You are ready to be the warriors. It is time.
So, thank you for that answer. In summary, what I heard was if the cabal wants to proceed with pushing a collapse and bringing about an alternate system of their own, that would be an act of war on their part. That's what I heard you said. And that your responsibility to wake up the royal armies throughout the world. And that
fight
and to defend, to stand with you to defend the rights of the people, the weak, and to their real purpose to be for the people of each land, of each country. Is that correct?
Okay. Dan aku berikan satu peluang lagi untuk KABAL.
Also one more message for the KABAL.
Temui aku sehingga kamu legal.
Meet me here, so then you will be legal.
Kalau kalian sudah menganggap dan kalian tidak percaya dengan pemerintah manapun, temuilah. Kalian akan legal. Dan itu akan terbalik 360 derajat.
Is that diplomacy?
Yes.
That's diplomacy. So those that consider themselves to be a part of a cabal are welcome to meet with M1 personally to discuss.
Ya, aku berikan lisensi.
To come up with answers together. That's the message, right?
Yeah.
So, part of the question was to make a comparison, and let me see if I understand what your offer is, because what you're offering with payments 1 through 11 can be in contrast to other answers for a collapse. What I understand payments 1 through 11 is
Bring heaven
all the ultimate would be heaven on earth, but getting there would be paying off all debt. That means every debt globally. And of course we've already established you have the means through your collateral, which is real asset in gold and bullion, to do so. Okay, so that's that. Then, and it also includes the human obligation, which we've also discussed, which it also includes properly financing the whole entire global economy through payments to each government, right? So that those payments 1 through 11 is a wholeness, right? To heal the financial situation for the purpose of heaven on earth. So
to heal spiritually.
And that ultimately that it's a matter of heart condition, to strengthen the heart. And you know of 10 ways that it can strengthen the heart. This financial healing can bring this relief for the whole world, where no one needs to feel jealous of anybody else, because everybody has an abundance, whether they're a country or they are a people or a person or an individual. And speaking of the individual, your stance is person's free to choose their own religion. True?
Yes.
Person is free to remain citizen whatever country they want to, they choose to be a citizen of. This is not a matter of citizenship, right? We're not destroying countries, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. That the individual's personal rights are respected and understood and honored in This is not a matter of controlling the people. This is a matter. Your proposal is a matter of empowering the people to be free. That is all encompassing of your proposal, of what your gift is. And there is a timeline. It is August 17th, 2015 for the governments to step up and accept it as a gift. And this can bring about a great financial change for the world and heal it, through financial, then onward spiritual. So I'm understanding the comparison. It's almost like comparing the dark with the light, right?
Yep.
So it's not two colors in the rainbow. It's really the dark and the light in the comparison, right? Okay. I find the answer very reassuring, and I'm glad that diplomacy is an option. And I think that the intent is a powerful intent to seek heaven on earth. So with that, that's a wrap.